The best Marvel Disney Plus show is back in Loki Season 2, and last night the first episode premiered on Disney Plus, and I checked it out as a Loki enthusiast I am, and was the pilot episode actually good, or does it land in the collection of episodes from Disney Plus that are just plain weak? Well, I'd say this was a promising start for the show. Now, I didn't love it as much as I expected to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still really loved this episode, but the first two acts were really slow moving in my opinion. I mean, I did not expect that. And also, this was very dialogue heavy. Like, I did not expect that either, because the first episode of the first season of Loki got right into the action, straight in. We got action sequences going on, pruning. That happened in this episode too, but just way later than I expected, if that makes sense. And the dialogue heavy, I didn't expect that. I mean, the dialogues, the conversations they had were interesting, intriguing, and fun, but just it caught me off guard, if that makes sense. Now, the third act of this is just awesome. This will be a spoiler review, but if you still stuck around, even if you haven't seen the episode, let me just tell you, this takes place like right after the first season, a couple seconds after, like 20 seconds after the events of the first season, and that was like strange. I did not expect that because I didn't rewatch the final episode before watching this, so I kind of had to turn this off, go to the final like minute of the last episode of season 1 and kind of just recap myself, because, well, actually there was a recap, but I always skip the recaps. Like, it's a habit now, so I just went back for no reason, Now, getting to spoilers, I adored the entire Loki was in the past and talking to Obi. By the way, Obi, Ki-Wai Kwan plays Obi. He's a brand new character. I don't even think he's in the comics. You can double check me on that, but he is the entertaining, charming character. But when Loki was in the past talking to him and Mobius was talking to him in the future, you know, that scene, if you've seen the episode, yeah, I don't know what people think of that scene. This is like, I just got out of seeing the episode like 20 seconds ago, and I love that scene. That scene, I think, is like entertainment galore for this show. I absolutely adored it, and I also really like the Mobius skin peeling off joke that they had throughout the entire episode. I found that funny for some reason. Maybe my humor levels are just busted right now because of the MCU, Thor: Love and Thunder. But I thought that was comedy gold. We got some Kang teases here, not like showing Kang off already because we're like 40 minutes into the show so far. But we got some Kang teases. I like them. Sylvie is great for what she's in the show for, which is like 20 seconds pretty much. Let's talk about the post-credit scene, because there was a post-credit scene for this episode. I skipped through the credits to see it. It's just Sylvie getting a job at McDonald's, or just ordering food, I think, yeah. This is like very McDonald's sponsored. There was like a sauce with Loki Season 2 logo written on it. I didn't get it, but I know a couple people that did. They said the sauce was awful, but I'm not a McDonald's review channel, so I'm not going to talk about the sauce anymore. Overall, I thought this was a solid, promising start. Not as great as I wanted it to be, but it's obviously going to pick up because that's what I've heard from the early reviews. But overall, I'd give this episode an 8 out of 10. Had a blast with it, and I'm excited to check out more.